Contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
This, of course, the instantly recognisable backdrop to many a famous European night, football's ultimate theatre. And as you can see, we've already started here. Chooses to go back. Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, good spread. Tomiyasu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Royce passes short and sharp. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Royce. Knocks it into space. And he's only too happy to take that back. Over to the left. Luca Bacchio receives him in a wide position. Schwarzer! Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Trossard picked out brilliantly. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Royce. Tomiyasu calmly anticipates. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still goalless at the moment. Bade. And it's Olmo. He's a sharp little ball here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Joao Felix receives it in a good position here. Luca Bacchio. He is through here. Tries to play it through. Aubameyang is herring after that one. And now the breakaway. And he's worked it through. Pedri. Lovely. And the shot! Goal! Bastia! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
Bastia have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Passing nice and neat. Nicely spread. Now it's Rafa Silva. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Mato. Real chance! It's a really well-measured ball. Now, can they get him away? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's really well manoeuvred. Royce. Distributed tidily. Rafa Silva. Now it's Trossard. That has not gone well. Madueke. And it's Royce. That ball looks a good one. Madueke, he's found a way through. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? For Royce. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Kubo. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Hiroshima can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Trossard. Konate promptly onto that, and that is that. Gravenberg. Gravenberg. Kubo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he get on the end of this? Van der Ven. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Silva. Pedri. And it's Aubameyang. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. Played back. Bastia looking to pass their way through. He has found the way through. That is lovely. That's a corner kick.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Terrific header! He scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Bastia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Bastia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Madueke.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Joao Felix. Madueke. Bastia finding their passes. This might spell danger. Now there's a fine ball. Sancho! And that was very necessary. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Bastia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri, played out to the right. Madueke going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Joao Felix. And that's another good win of the ball. Joao Felix. Has a look up and drives it forward. Now it's Rafa Silva. Isco. Climbs up big! That's another chance! Sticks it away! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Out to the right, back into the middle, and it's Gravenberch. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Bastia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pedri, can he finish? And it's in! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Bastia could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
That's a good ball out wide. He's in plenty of space here. Good chance here! Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now, what about a counter-attack? Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shapes to shoot! It's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? How very smart. He just got it right.
Some great movement here, and
That's that.